London, England, whether you're watching live or in the rerun. Please feel free. I encourage you to give a strength to Rich Post Sports by hitting, free of charge, the like, share, and subscribe button. Rich Post Sports. Tonight I'm coming to you with the opening salvos and the diddlywinks named team for the Fantasy Premier League. I've entered once again. Last year was a successful season and I'm looking to build on the Fantasy Premier League competition. Here is my 15. Edison in goal. A back line of Akanji of Manchester City. Yarius Timber, Arsenal. Ben Mee, Brentford. And Luke Shaw of Manchester United. In midfield, we have a dynamic Arsenal duo. Bukayo Saka and Martin Odegaard. Eze, Crystal Palace. And Mitoma of Brighton and Hove Albion. It's a 4-4-2. My two strikers, Solanke of Bournemouth, and the one and only Erling Haaland. Lord of mercy. I'm not joking because I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm not joking because that son of a gun has done it again. A brace in a 3-0 defeat of newcomers to the Premier League. Burnley, like, share, and subscribe. The hardest thing in football, the reason boss is once again telling you, is to score a goal. And this is partly what I'm going to touch on in this particular video. On the bench, for the record, for my Fantasy League opening 15, I've got Neto e Brazil. You notice a pattern? Brazilian goal, Brazil backup. Edison and Neto as my reserve keeper. Ollie Watkins, Aston Villa. Good season last season. Kick on, Mr. Watkins. I've got also, whoever here? Thiago Silva. Chelsea, veteran Brazilian international, retired from the international game, but still a quality defender. I also have Douglas Luiz. Have I got that right? Douglas Luiz, indeed. Midfield, defensive midfielder in the mold of Casemiro. Maybe a rung below, but he'll be pushing for selection to the Seleção, especially as they're looking to appoint a full-time manager. It could be Ancelotti of Real Madrid. We shall see. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Free of charge. Whether watching live or on the rerun. Free of charge. Give Rich Post strength. He's gone past 400 subscribers. Pushing for 500. You can be the extra 12th man. The Reggae Girlz, my lord. Defeated at the last 16 stage by Colombia. Big up my Colombian friends. Yenef, Johanna, Paula, big up yourself. Colombia will be doing battle with England, the European champions. The hardest thing in football is to score a goal. We have had 2 quarterfinals thus far in the World Cup in Australia and New Zealand. We have seen the Spaniards, my favorite team, along with the Japanese. More on the Japanese shortly. The Spaniards dominated possession against the Dutch. Came out eventual 2-1 winners. The game went into extra time. The Spanish should have been done and dusted, clear and away. However, their inability to score a goal proved almost fatal. You need clinicalness in the game of football. It's the hardest thing to do. But if you've got someone prepared to do that, if someone's got the talent, your quid's in. Reggae Girlz, take note. I'll be coming to you shortly. 2 more quarterfinals in the Women's World Cup. See France take on host Australia with Sam Kerr and co. We also then have, I almost forgot, England. What a lackluster campaign. I say lackluster in comparison to the likes of the Japanese and the Spanish. I feel that the English team have been shown not to be the #1 team in the world. Far from it. Penalty shootouts needed to beat a plucky Nigeria who deserved to win the game. However, no shooting boots on. Haiti, opening game of the World Cup for England. Haiti, 3 games played, not one goal scored, and yet they outplayed England. The ability and having a striker, a forward who can find the back of the net, a midfield attacker who can find the back of the net. It's so vital. And so on to the Reggae Girlz. There's a bag of drama developing and growing, as far as I understand, from London, England. Off field, I'm more concerned with on-field matters. The Reggae Girlz performed heroically coming out of the group featuring France and Brazil, despite the efforts of the JFF. In some people's views, the Jamaican Football Federation have been found wanting in many aspects, and whilst we're not going to say that they cannot take any credit for the achievements of the Reggae Girlz, certainly Lorne Donaldson and the entire squad threw down the gauntlet and showed that they have defensive resilience and steel. However, going forward, the reason boss is imploring the Reggae Girlz to show that with the likes of Rachel Jones, with the likes of Drew Spence, with the likes of Bunny Khadija Shaw, outstanding striker and forward for Manchester City, we need to see the best of Bunny Shaw in Jamaican colours. In order to do that, I'm looking for progress and development and the ability to be bold and brave in going forward and in tackling the game, not just to ensure that you keep a clean sheet, but you also can have that cutting edge and produce the chances and convert the chances to produce victories, to make opponents fear and respect you even more than they do now. I'm looking for Bunny Shaw to receive service and not be dropping deep, but that's tactical talk. We need proof in the pudding. We need bold as well as beautiful. And that's why I'm looking for the best of the Reggae Girlz and more coming on board, if needs be, to accompany the Swabies, the Drew Spences, the Vian Sampsons, the Atlanta Primacies. We need that cutting edge. Talking of cutting edge, it's the under-15s tournament in the Dominican Republic, and I believe that the Jamaican under-15s have been pulling up trees in the semi-finals, indeed against the Mexicans, while the other semi-final sees America taking on Haiti. Big up yourself, Jamaican under-15s. Win, lose or draw, and I hope it's a win against the Mexicans. Like, share and subscribe. They are showing a cutting edge, a willingness to go for gold, if not going for broke, being prepared to have that cutting edge and produce more than plucky defensive performances. The hardest thing, like, share and subscribe to Rich Post Sports. The hardest thing in football, in the Reason Boss's opinion, is to score a goal. And if you can do that, hard work, unless you're born to do it like a Bud Spencer, a Bud Spencer, a Bud Crawford. I was born to do this. Which footballer is born to perform? Are you? Do you know someone? Haaland, was he born to do it? Burnley, newcomers to the Premier League, headed by Vincent Kompany. He knows what time it is. 2, hold that, boom, boom. The ability to pick up 3 points. Arsenal, be on your P's and Q's. We are without Gabriel Jesus, but will Martinelli, will Saka, will Odegaard, will Kai Havertz, good. Will Kai Havertz be able to fill that gap? Will Mr. Trossard have to come off the bench? All hands on deck. Like, share and subscribe. Be bold. Be beautiful. Be free of trouble and trials. One obstacle at a time. We can overcome it each and every time. Like, share and subscribe to Rich Post Sport. I'll be covering Arsenal. I'll be covering the Fantasy Football League over the course of the season. And of course, we've got the World Athletic Championships coming up. Look out for my medals prediction show. Keep it locked and docked. Rich Post Sports. Like, share and subscribe each and every time. Big shout out to family. Big shout out to Crystal Davis of Talawa TV. Please get well. I hear you are out of the worst of what you were going through. Back at home resting. Please rest. I know it's not easy for you to rest. My lord, my lord. Talawa TV, we salute the Reggae Girlz #1 fan We salute you each and every time. Peace and love. One more time. Like, share, and subscribe to Rich Poe Sports. One love, one Jamaica, one football.